Hey guys, it's Exposed to Pop Tart here, back with another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the film King Creole, which is an Elvis film that released in 1958. So it's one of his first movies that he ever did. I think I've already told the story in my Elvis review, or if not my Elvis review, in my top 5 favorite music artists video, but either way. I didn't used to like Elvis so much. I mean, I always kind of recognized him as being one of the, titans of the music culture, but I never really listened to him until recently whenever the new film Elvis was coming out. You could see it on HBO Max or in theaters. I think it's still in theaters. It's fantastic, by the way. Go check out my review if you haven't already. But whenever that movie was coming out, I figured I should know who he was and know more about him before I watched that movie. So that's what I did. I researched him, looked everything up as I possibly could, listened to all his songs, and then I wanted to watch all his older films as well. So I watched King Creole. It's the first one I watched, and dude, it's such a sweet movie. I mean, there's so many good things about it. I'll be honest with you guys. There's a lot of classic movies that I don't really like because they don't really have anything that interests me. It's like, for example, like the 1930s Dracula. That film has a lot of stuff that's really good, and it's got a creepy gothic vibe, but to me that film is just so flat. And they reuse a lot of the same shots over and over again of Bela Lugosi as Dracula with his eyes all bulging and stuff. It's like, it just doesn't do anything for me. It's weird, it's cringy, it's bad. I appreciate it, and I respect it as being one of the basically originators of the horror genre, but I just don't like it. And that's the same with a lot of black and white films as well, by the way. But I do, by the way, love a lot of black and white films on top of that. And this is definitely one of those. King Creole is fantastic. It's got action. It's got a little romance thrown in there. You know it's Elvis, so he's going to have romance put into it. It's got a lot of music. A lot of music. Let me reiterate that. Ton of music. The story's fantastic. There's really nothing negative to say about this film. In fact, it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, if that tells you anything. Now, I don't know how many people put in their score for the film. It could be just 5 people gave it 100, so it has 100%. I don't know. Nonetheless, it's very deserving of that 100. It's literally totally perfect film. There's no complaints from me. Elvis is fantastic in it. He's honestly a better actor than I ever thought he would have been. I thought for sure he would just be one of those, musician turned actors who's, just very boring and flat, and you could just tell that they don't really know what the hell they're doing. But in fact, Elvis looks at home doing movies. And maybe that's not even the case. Maybe he really didn't enjoy doing movies. I don't really know what his view was on the film industry at all, but he was fantastic in this film. It's terrific. I can't gush about it enough. If you yourself are an Elvis fan and you haven't seen King Creole, jump on it. It's fantastic. Like I said, even if you are somebody who doesn't like Elvis, I feel like you'll love this movie because, like I said, it's got a great plot. The action's pretty awesome for a 1950s movie, for sure. And then the romance story. I mean, who doesn't love a good romance story? I mean, even if you were not one of those super mushy, lovable kind of guys, one of those people who just likes, romance and, all that kind of stuff, I feel like even somebody like that could possibly still enjoy this because of the action and the gunfighting and the gang-related stuff. It's just such a good movie, man. 10 out of 10 for me. Good job, Elvis. I know you're not alive to hear this, but, man, fantastic person, dude. So 10 out of 10 for Elvis's King Creole. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. I think it's King Creole, but I could be saying it wrong. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit the bell to get notified anytime I make a video or stream. Keep it up to date with the channels. Have some crazy going on. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.